Food. It's something, an essential thing that a human needs to survive. And that's something in my point in time of my life, I live to eat right now. I don't eat to live, especially right now. I love to eat, and I am living to eat. So, as you know, as we're discussing about food, that's our topic for today. So, we will be discussing um, dine in versus fast food. And thank you for joining back. In this episode, that's what we'll be discussing about dine in versus fast food. I have my friend here, Sarkan. Sarkan, welcome
Hey
to the
everyone,
channel.
welcome. Thanks for watching.
So we're gonna start. What do you think? Do you want to give like an intro on what we will be discussing?
Yeah, you made the best intro it could be possible, you know. Food. Obviously, we cannot live without it. So our body is designed to get feed it and put into digestion operation and then live with it. We can survive without living uh, um, food and water or drinks, I would say. So when it comes to my preference, it depends, like all of us, you know. Like I was grown up in a community where home food is more reliable and more doable for our parents who,
Preferred
yeah,
choice.
absolutely. And back then there was no fast food, so that's another story. And that way we just end up being more into the
Home cooked
home-based,
food.
yeah, dine-in food than fast food. But obviously, over the years we get used to eat the fast food mentality
Correct.
because of the trending, the fashion, the all the differences we will talk about in a bit. Convenience, also price
Yeah.
point as well. So we're just gonna touch up on each point
Yeah. We
in
have
this case. Yep. So and that's my preference. What's your preference?
Well, I would like the audience to know what we so what is dine-in versus what we think what dine-in
Hmm.
is and what fast food is. So I think dine-in is, from our point of view, is something that we sit in a restaurant and we order the food
Hmm.
from the menu, right? It's like basically going to a restaurant, sitting, having a formal
Yeah, the
layout,
sitting.
yeah, sitting and eating
Yep.
over there. And for fast food, it can be something that you order quickly from a um, um, something that is pre-cooked, and you order it, you get something, and you go and drive. While driving, you eat it, or you
Sure.
sit, you
Convenience.
bring it, convenience. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I meant when I said dine in versus fast food. um, so let's discuss about the differences.
Absolutely.
So I think, from the service level, we can discuss the services. So if it's dine in, you will have a server. Someone will come to your
Yeah,
basically
you
come to
like
your
to be
table.
served. You
Correct.
like to
Yes.
feel important.
Correct. Someone will come to your table or take your order. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
So what do you want? Okay, you
You don't
like
need to do
this. You
too
don't
much
like
work.
that. So that's all. And
Absolutely.
then if it's a fast food, you have to go to the counter, order your food, take the tray, sit,
Yep.
eat, and then clean it up, and then go
You
leave.
still have to
Right?
work.
Yeah, you still have to work. There's no server. There's nothing like
True.
server. You just get your food and you basically eat.
I think it depends your moment. It depends your feeling at that
Both, yeah.
at that time of the day,
Hmm.
or depending on the occasions.
Correct.
It
Yeah.
totally depends how you want to just do it. Uh, it's like if it's an important day, you don't want to be doing all these things. You want people to serve you, and then you feel good about your loved one or yourself,
Correct.
where you just feel important. But if it is something that you want to get it done very quick and just get out the way because you have to fill your stomach, or you have to get certain proteins, carbs, whatever that might be, and then you have to just get into the mood right away.
Okay. Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
the cultural and social aspects that we were going to
absolutely. Yeah.
discuss. So like you said, if you have a celebration, like a birthday party, or even anything, you're celebrating your anniversary, or maybe let's say you have an office meeting, you won't go to a fast food restaurant,
No, you
right?
don't want to. Yeah, it's
Your
you
wife
gotta
is
get
gonna
that
kick you
done.
out.
Absolutely, yes. You want to get it done. You want to get out of the way
Yeah.
because you don't have too much time, especially if you're in a lunch break or something.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
don't have time for that. But it depends your position. in a job environment where, depending on your position, you might be a higher end employee, where you will have an hour, if not lower, break.
Yeah.
And then you might want to go to a nice restaurant and get your like cup of wine, and then your steak, and then finish your beautiful lunch on the day, and then get back to work with your beautiful happy stomach.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you're gonna just go in a fast food chain, and then you have to stay on the line for about like 15-20 minutes, get your order and eat as quick as possible. You can make up the whole hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's totally like your preference,
so
your mood, and your...
No, mostly the meetings, when we go for meetings, let's say from my point of view, because I have been working in corporates.
Sure.
So even if it's 1 hour, or normally if you're going as a group in a team, you will not prefer, people don't prefer fast food. They would want to do dine-in. So they go to restaurant, they said, if it takes 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, okay. But people will mostly dine in. But if you're, let's say I'm on a break and I'm alone, then I would prefer just to go quickly grab something, because I'm alone. So dining doesn't make sense. So I think that those are the aspects culturally, that if you're alone, basically, or social aspects, if you're with the team, you prefer to go sit and eat like a better good lunch.
And it depends if it's a lunch or if it's after.
Yeah,
if it's lunch, you're more limited in terms of time.
Correct.
But if you're in the dinner, rest of the evening.
Then you have like, we go for happy hours and stuff like that.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about mornings yet, so that's another story.
In corporate world, there's no breakfast. No breakfast in corporate world.
I have good stories to tell you. So
we can discuss those. Do you want to give something?
Yeah, of course. So I'm living more of my life in New York, in Northeast area, where it was more fast-paced environment. So mornings are less dine-in. People prefer.
Yeah.
They wanted to get a quick bite, and they don't want to just sit down and eat the whole breakfast unless you're a tourist. But if you're in the lunchtime, it depends. Like I mentioned, you might be taking your time for an hour or two to just finish a very good lunch, strong lunch, or you can get into the fast food where you can just eat the food right away and then you can rest for the half the day. So it depends what kind of environment, what I experienced from my point of view, that people like to get things done quick in their lunch hours. So when it comes to evening, it totally shifts everything.
Yeah.
You wanted to dine in more because you wanted to get your time more for you than more for job purposes. So you wanted to take your time.
Yeah.
Where you go dine in, you wanted to be served, you wanted to sit, eat, and all your hard work for the day, it pays off perfectly. So you don't move too much.
That's right. I mean, if I wake up like what do you call, let's say 8 o'clock, and I have to be at job at 9 o'clock, I can't afford sitting dine in.
Just you get what do you get? Quick bagel or something? Just
I get a bagel, cream cheese on it. That's it. Eat it on the way.
That's it. Bye-bye.
While driving, eat it, or maybe while reaching, or you can sit on your bench and quickly eat it and start work, because you need to clock in. If you're not there by 9 o'clock, 9:30. I mean, your manager don't like it sometimes, that you're late.
Very true.
So yeah, I can't afford it.
So it depends cities to cities. It depends. Like we don't talk about US, but think about anywhere else in the world. I'm from Turkey. It's a total different environment. There is no fast food, anything like that. You have to sit down and eat.
Gotcha.
Come, relax. Take your time. Whether you have your lunchbox or whether you go out and eat, doesn't matter. Well, I'm sure in Europe it's similar. But if you're in a more like metropolitan cities, like London, Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Sydney, or Paris, whatever that might be. I mean, Europe is a little different, obviously. They have siesta in Spain. They take their time for 3 hours, no work, no nothing. So it totally depends. But most of the metropolitan cities, things get fast.
Yeah,
unless it's cultural differences, like Spain, I just mentioned.
I don't know.
But other than that, it's total different. Like let me get into the Spain. So Spain, between 11 to 3 o'clock, as far as I heard from people who are from Spain, there is a time called siesta. So they do siesta. They relax. No work. The jobs are closed. People spend time for themselves. You can eat. You can go home. You can relax. You can chill. Read your books. Go to movies. Whatever you do. You
Oh,
come back
cool.
at 3 o'clock. You work till like 6, 7
Oh
hours.
my God. So
Yeah,
I don't know. There's one country where people close from 12 or 12 to 2, something like that.
yeah. It
They
must be that
close
one.
and people go take nap, man.
Yeah,
They
that's
go to eat their lunch and they sleep. I'm like, man, I wish I could do that.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's a phenomenal culture. So they care more about
yeah.
people's mind than their work, because healthy minds, healthy
Well, healthy
workplace.
work. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Life, work-life balance.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
is some metropolitans, or in US it's more like capitalistic, where everything is you just run and run and run,
Mhm.
like nonstop work.
Okay.
So it has advantages and disadvantages. Obviously it depends on where you're coming from. But my personal
Okay.
perspective is just sit down and eat if it is a lunchtime.
Okay.
So you relax, because if you're working from 8 to 11, 8 to 12 o'clock, it's 3-4 hours, like bum bum bum, and then you wanted to just get off
Relax.
from
Yeah.
work, make your brain empty, focus on your food, get your healthy gut, and then get back to work.
Work. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
And then, of course, there's economic impact of between dine-in and fast food. And what is your opinion on that?
Economic impacts. Yeah. I mean, what I feel is fast foods are mostly chain
Mhm.
of restaurants,
Yeah.
right? So they, I mean, like McDonald's, for example, they have thousands of chains, franchise restaurants everywhere.
Mhm.
So I think economically they have a bigger impact, um, because they hire more people, and basically their turnovers are bigger. So I think economic impacts of these fast food restaurants is bigger than um, dine-in restaurants, because dine-in can be mom and pop restaurants,
Mhm.
right? So it's more like they have the impact. I mean, obviously they have impact on the society too, on the economy too, but the impact is not that great. I feel their impact is more um, in that city, right? The impact stays down, but like a McDonald can impact the whole US's economy, right?
Sure.
It can have an impact. I mean, even if it has 0.1%, it is 0.1% of the whole economy,
Oh,
right?
big
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's like
But
a
like,
labor.
yeah,
It's a labor generating
correct.
system.
Yeah.
What do you think about the consumer point of view in terms of
Economic,
economic impact?
like you mean how, like the pocket, how
Yeah,
much
like
money?
you and I, like a customer.
Okay.
Like
Can you give me an example?
what kind of impact would it make to us? So for example, if I go eat in McDonald's, it's going to cost me about 10-12 bucks,
Gotcha.
whereas if I go to dine in, it's going to cost me at least 25-30 bucks, so which is almost double the amount.
And don't forget the tips.
Yeah, that's
That's separately. Yeah.
extras on top of it
Yeah,
as
extras
well.
on top.
So convenience, where it's a fast food, faster, everything is good, but you don't have too much like relaxation time, and you have to do
Correct.
a lot of all this work. Versus you relax, server comes, gets your order, and then you eat your order, and you don't need to worry about any garbage whatsoever, and then pays for the good service, and then you just relax, done with your lunch or dinner.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a double
Correct.
impact on my pocket.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So of course, it's going to impact a good way regardless for the economy. But when it comes to consumer point of view, I feel like I get what I deserve, because if I dine in, I care about me, so I have to pay more.
Mm,
So, but at the same time, I could have just filled my stomach with something fast and then pay less, so that money could just cover the next day's meal or something. So
okay.
what do you think? Like where do you see yourself in this case as a consumer?
As a consumer, I think those questions we can discuss toward the end. So we have
Yeah,
a
that
list of
works too.
questions,
Yeah.
like what are preferred
Mhm.
methods. What do you like with the dine-in? We can discuss those towards the end. But I just want to talk on one thing about the economical impacts of these
Mhm.
restaurants. So there was a study done that I think couple last in the last recession, 2009, 2000,
Yep.
2008, 2009, when the Lehman Brothers went down, all the
Sure.
stuff. So there was a research done that whenever whenever more people start eating McDonald's, whenever like more people start spending food on the fast food, the research was done on McDonald's actually. So whenever they start making good money, good business, that means the economy is doing bad.
Okay.
Okay, so McDonald's, people eating more McDonald's means the economy is not really doing good. I'm just saying an example as McDonald's. It
Yeah,
can be
because
any
it's maybe
restaurant. Yeah, yeah,
I would say cheaper
correct.
spendings.
Yeah, but once these fast food restaurants don't do good, um, not they do good always, but once they don't do extremely good, let's say they're doing a medium, which is expected. Like that means the economy is doing better that time, because when you have money, people wants to dine in, right? Who wants to go fast food, right? When
That is
people have
true.
money, right? But when you're short on money, right, then if your pockets are tight, then you just want to go to a fast food restaurant and quickly eat something rather than dining in. So
Sure.
there was a study on this. So you can basically judge the economy or judge how well the economy is doing with this what you call these
Margin.
yeah, the margin of how much money these fast food restaurants are making.
I understand that, but I would like to add something that might not be in that study,
Mhm.
where in 2009, where the competition were versus what the competition is now after 16 years. Besides McDonald's, there is so many other chains came into place in our society
Mhm.
where it literally just breaks McDonald's profits.
Oh, not
Like, think about an apple, and everybody get from the apple now. Everybody
Gotcha.
get a piece from the apple, you know?
Okay.
So it used to be like one big bite from McDonald's taking all the profits.
Okay.
Now it's a mini bite, and so many people gets it. Like, I can give you all this example. For example, in 2009 there was no Shake Shack. If there was only the first one, which is on Madison Park in New York City.
Mhm.
That was the only one.
Oh.
Now Shake Shack is a worldwide big brand, and where they do burgers too, which is a big disadvantage for McDonald's. And there was no Chipotle.
Yeah, that's right.
Chipotle is a big one.
Yeah, there's not
There
that
was
many.
no Cane's, there was no Chick-fil-A. I can name forever.
Correct.
So it has a big impact on McDonald's, where
Correct.
nowadays McDonald's customers might not go to McDonald's anymore. When was the last time you go to McDonald's?
I don't like McDonald's. I don't go there.
I went to McDonald's many times. So I go to McDonald's just for certain products. Big Mac. I don't want to promote McDonald's here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're not getting paid.
That's the best burger you can get, right? So, but what else out there? There is nothing.
Okay.
The reason why I can compare McDonald's Big Macs to anyone else because of its sauce or whatever that makes it special.
Gotcha.
So I go to Shake Shack, their burger is much better. I go to Chick-fil-A, their chicken burger is better.
Better.
Or I go to Chipotle and their whatever is better. So, now you have more options than going only just a couple big nationwide brands than 2009.
Just McDonald's, yeah.
So that will make a big effect. So it doesn't mean McDonald's is just not doing their job. They are the most profitable chain in the world. Yeah. So they are the only one who just don't lose. They just
Correct.
keep winning and forever.
Keep winning always.
So that's why they are like the big investors of their real estate, whatever. Everything else comes.
So far, I've never seen a McDonald's close.
Thank you very much. So that's the only. I have seen Burger King close. I have seen KFC close. I have seen Popeyes close. All the other ones close.
But the McDonald's comes over and
exactly.
I mean, let's say if we have to do the research now, let's say that if we have to do that research or the same valid concept right now, I would create a portfolio rather. So I'll create a portfolio of all the big fast food chains,
national brands,
created and see how they were doing like pre-COVID. Because I think pre-COVID it was a good time.
That is a big effect as well.
It was a good
Absolutely,
time. Yeah. So and a post-COVID, what was better, right?
Sure.
So there will be obviously a peak.
Yeah,
somewhere.
There is. Yeah.
So when you compare these two portfolios for, let's say, let's compare 3 years, 5 years past COVID, and 5 years past COVID and 5 years pre-COVID, and you see
how. Just think about it.
How they were doing.
How many people didn't go to dine-in during COVID?
Dine-ins were closed, man. Dine-ins were closed.
Regardless of what state, like you guys, you can write in your comment. How many times did you just go to dine-in during COVID at least?
Yeah,
and little after COVID as well, because not only you were just cautious, you were scared, you weren't sure about the food quality, you weren't sure about the supervision of the food they're serving, all the laws and regulations into effect. In New York, there's a they give you certain degrees of how well you're doing, like A, B, C, and from the health department.
Oh.
So you have to apply for those regulations. So, everybody was skeptical. So people going to big national brands instead, where they know they're secure. So they know they got a food from McDonald's, it's going to be the certain standards, because they are the one who gets supervised from so many levels in their managing system.
Got it.
So you can't just operate a McDonald's and give whatever burger you want, whether it's not cooked, whatever. Everything is supervised. Everything is on point. Everything is running like a machine.
Oh, wow.
Unless, like a regular burger store where, a normal, like you and I own, we cook the way we want and we don't have any supervision. And the kitchen guy cooks the way he likes. No regulations, no supervision, no systematic. Somebody cooks in the kitchen. So, but McDonald's is a very well managed restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
In a fast food environment.
Mm-hmm.
So when you take all these things into consideration, of course, after COVID, all these fast food companies went skyrocketed.
Skyrocketing, yeah.
And then it comes to the point where the trend comes into place.
Oh, yeah.
Online ordering. That boosted during COVID.
Correct. Uber Eats and stuff like that.
And you take it from there.
But I think online ordering has also helped the regular, the mom and pop restaurants too, dine-in, because now you can order your good food, the dine-in food to be ordered outside. Earlier, the only option was to go grab a McDonald's because it has a drive-through. But why I'm saying McDonald's, I'm sorry, but like fast food. Most of the fast food have a drive-through. You go drive-through, grab your food, come home.
Yes, easy peasy.
But then, because of the COVID, these dine-ins were not making money, so they were like, "We're gonna pack your order and get delivered at home."
That's
so
a great point.
they made this. So they had to make money somehow, right? Because people were not going to the restaurants. Even if they were going, they would limit. Right? You gotta. If one person is sitting, all around the tables has to be empty because that table is taken.
Mhm.
So all the 6 tables or 6 feet, whatever is under 6 feet, has to be empty, and
That
then
is
you
true.
sit on the next one,
Yeah.
right? All that craziness was
regulations.
going on. So they were like, "Hey, you don't want to come to us? It's okay. We'll deliver it to your home." So
Yeah.
I think they also picked up pace, and they were like, now a lot of people order dine-in food to take out, and get it at the home.
Yep, that was a
everything.
very good that was a very good idea, and that was an opportunity for those restaurants to operate that way.
Yeah.
Although from from a life point of view, life perspective that I managed and that I experienced myself when I was in New York, is that if a regular restaurant who only accepts dine-in and they are not investing into online business before COVID, they had a big failure in their business.
Big gap.
The reason why is because after COVID, everything went online, and you haven't done any online before. And you're literally out of the game because it's too late.
Gotcha.
So it's very hard for you to convince your customers to just receive online orders because you haven't done it before.
And you don't know what to do. You're like messing up things.
People have done that.
People open the food, they're missing things.
Yep,
Like, what the heck is this?
Think about it. You have no other option but online.
Okay.
Or, pick up right
Got
away.
it.
And all your dine-in customers, they stop coming at you. So you have one option. You have to do those two, right? So, and you wanted to start it and you had to promote it. Guess what? Whoever has already been doing, they multiply because they are the first option people go to because they have a system set up and you start from scratch. That's taken forever. And you're all the way down on the list. Unless somebody knows you, they're going to order from you. And most likely, you don't have that system because you have to hire delivery guys and you have to set up with Uber and all these things and you have to pay all the costs, which is not satisfying you because you have to give like 30% of your profit to the guy, and you're a restaurant owner. How much profit do you make anyway? Like 20 to 30, right? So what is the profit out of it? Nothing.
It's just...
So most of the restaurants in restaurant industry closed during COVID, where who does online business multiply their restaurants during COVID because online boosted up. So they made all the profit, and then a year or two later, whatever is closed down, they take them over, and boom, they invested their second, third, or multiple locations. How does that sound?
That's crazy, man.
That's from my live experience.
Because it's not easy for someone new to jump in right away and create like a page on Uber.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna sell these things. This is my menu. It's not a one-day job. I'm sure they need experience, and they need to buy good containers, right? You cannot have a
big
container that
investment. You need investment.
Yeah, you need to make sure your containers, if they tilt a little,
Very true.
It's your food is still
Very
intact.
true.
You know, it does not
The packaging.
spill everywhere. Yeah, so you have to make sure your packaging is good, and the packaging was limited because all these people were ordering these packaging.
Absolutely.
And the imports were closed. You know, so yeah, that
you
was,
know what? I heard
I
so many
understand now what you're trying to
places.
say.
I heard so many places they were doing only online after COVID. They stopped taking dine-in. Matter of fact, even after dine-in opened, they continued only for delivery. Guess what? They already at the base. Why they need to worry about somebody coming and dining and just serve them?
Yeah, and
versus they can just send the orders and make all the profit.
That's right.
Just from the packaging.
You don't have to put lights. You don't have to put anything.
Another one.
You don't need servers, right?
Yeah, I have another one. Ghost kitchen. Have you heard that?
Ghost kitchens. No.
There is ghost kitchen. There is no restaurant. You don't know the restaurant. All you know is a space. They rent it. All the regulations, everything. Health department, everything passed. People are working in the kitchen, and the order comes, and they send order through all this Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever that might be. So there is only kitchen. There is not even a restaurant. It's a ghost kitchen, it's called.
Wow.
It's a place, operational, only people working, making the food in a packaging, and you just pick it up and just deliver to the customer. Everything is online. So you cannot go dine in.
Oh, I think I know.
You don't even know the place.
Oh, I think
but
I've
you know the
heard
food
a
is good. It's coming from somewhere.
I was heard a story about this. There's this one guy in the college student. He used to make pizzas in the college. He had like a little oven or air fryer or something.
That's the way to do it.
He used to put the pizzas. He used to take all the online orders, and he made so much money after that.
He can because you get the permits, you get your licenses. Everything is official. You can even do it now. You find a place, you apply for all your permits and regulations, and then you're ready to go. And you post everything on all the platforms, online platforms. And if people like your food, they're gonna keep ordering, right? So why do you need people to come to you? You just need that online delivery. So that popped up after COVID, matter of fact, and that impacts so much into business. Not only it's helping the consumers to receive cheaper products, cheaper means like cheaper than dine-in versus where they created more jobs for all these delivery people.
Gotcha.
There's so many delivery people. They deliver your food. This is jobs it's created.
Yeah.
Plus all these people opening these restaurants or kitchens, so to speak, ghost kitchens. They also hire all this labor for the kitchen staff whatsoever. So it helped the economy so much.
Oh, okay. No wonder like the food is cheap because they don't have no overhead cost. You just have an oven. Sure. Okay. Let's just cook everything. You don't have to. You don't need a special place or something.
Absolutely.
A lot of these things happened in Canada actually. A lot of people started doing things at home. They started like a tiffin service, so you basically, the students and all, they can order tiffin at home. So, so like the ladies or the good cooks, they basically build a tiffin for you and then send it to you. So you like have maybe rice, some roti is the tortilla, Indian tortillas, and then some 2 to 3 Indian curries. So the kids don't have to worry about cooking at home because they have like home cooked food almost. Like your mom cooks. It's almost the same. And so it's a lot of people did that.
Yep, it all comes down to the regulations and rules where all the health department in any state, country, city, doesn't matter, applies them because people are still skeptical what they want to order from where. Because things sometimes come raw, stuff comes sometimes like messed up. You don't want to take the chance to feed your family and loved ones with those kind of stuff. Nowadays is one of the popular spots called Wingstop. I'm sure you have heard. So they have phenomenal, sauces. Everything is great. It's just sometimes the locations are not properly cooking those chickens.
Undercooked.
Sometimes undercooked, overcooked. All these things is very, very, on the edge. It's like, you a little bit up, a little bit down. You're never satisfied. But it has to be regulated well, where it doesn't have a bad effect in people's health.
Correct.
So other than that, people don't mind ordering all the way. I remember one time I ordered, we were in the beach and we wanted to get a Wingstop, and we waited about like 55 minutes to an hour. That Wingstop ordered from like literally 30 minutes away.
Wow.
That I didn't want to drive, and they just delivered it. I was at the beach.
At the
what
beach.
else do I want?
The wings at
That's
the beach
phenomenal.
is the best thing, man.
Yeah,
oh
so
my! And you're hungry. It tastes so good.
What dine-in we talking about? But dine-in has a different experience, just totally. So when I go to dine-in, I just feel like I spent time for me and my loved ones. So it's like a gathering with your loved ones or yourself. It's like it's an important time that you spent, and that's an experience itself.
Yeah.
So nothing will be replaced dine-in.
Correct.
Although when it comes to convenience, it's absolutely fast food. Now, let's talk about the health point of view.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest one.
That's the biggest one. Because as much as the society loves fast food, it has a huge, huge bad impact in people's health. And it's proven. Guess what? Taste comes first. So nobody cares about the health.
Correct.
So when you go to dine-in, it's totally different.
Yeah, like I said, I live to eat right now.
Yeah, it's
sorry, I eat to live. Sorry, yeah, eat to live. Oh, I live to eat. Sorry.
Imagine,
I'm sorry, guys.
Imagine a cook. Like imagine if anything gets cooked, freshly served in front of you, versus you wait about like 20, 30 minutes after it's being cooked and send it to you. So it's a big, big difference right there. There's a big health problem right there.
Yeah, there's. I expect. Totally agree to your point that fast food has. If you eat too much fast food, you would get health problems. But it totally depends what you're eating, I guess. So let's say you go to a dine-in restaurant, and instead of ordering a good steak, a good chicken, baked chicken, you order, for example, a burger there.
Yes.
It's the same thing, I feel. Maybe that burger is made a little bit in a better oil, which I don't know. But yeah, it depends, right? So, but it's the same patty that probably McDonald's or Chick-fil-A is using,
That is true too.
So I feel it totally depends on your choice, what you pick. So a person like me, if I just pick a burger, I'm doing a bad choice, right? Rather than I should have ordered a good chicken, or good baked chicken, or good, something, a salmon or something like that, which I know it's well made, and it's gonna have good health impact. I feel that that also matters, even if you do dine-in.
True.
But your choices do matter right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me ask you
I'm
this.
making very bad choices. You can see probably me and Sir, but I used to be pretty healthy before. Very accurate what I need to eat. I used to eat only 15,000 calories, 1,500 calories.
Oh, that was accurate.
1,500 calories, always deficit. But after COVID,
my body's
I
like
got lazy.
Automated. My body, like if I know like I'm just getting to the edge, I'm automatically stop.
That's good for you.
So my body automatically stops and say, you know what, no more meat. Let's keep it low with the salad, and if not seafood, like stay on the healthy side.
Gotcha. Good for you, man.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
If I stay healthy, let's say like I eat 2 months of healthy food, and then I'm like, okay, let's me cheat today. Even if I cheat like a little bit, and I don't know, I feel so bloated. I'm like, I feel already fat, and I'm like, really, man? I did 2 months of good eating, and then I just did one bad, and I'm already like, But yeah, it is part.
You know what's funny? Like every time I make a burger for myself at home, it tastes less tasty than what I eat outside.
I don't know why.
For whatever reason, when I eat that, Shake Shack burger, I feel so good. Like this juicy, everything is good.
Greasy.
And then I wanted to make the same thing at home with a much better quality of meat.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't become the same. The reason why is because whatever they're using it's making that delicious. It's not
Correct.
because they're making it better, because the product
Yeah.
is way more um, uh, way more chemicals, I would say, involved the way it's made. So it's tasting better. So they make everything for your taste buds. So it applies to everybody. But when I make it home, it's like it's only for me and it's kind of raw.
Yeah, I think they use more chemistry than the food.
Yeah, because
Because they
they
want
did
to make sure
studies.
if I use this chemical and this chemical together, it's going to taste better.
I swear to you, they make studies about this.
I'm sure.
What is the base taste bud? Think about like same thing with the coffee, Starbucks. When you go to Starbucks, you get all this like flavored coffee, blah blah blah, macchiato, frappuccino. You may, oh my god, this is great. You make it home, it's not great anymore. Same thing, same ingredients, but you know that you used good ingredients, so it doesn't taste the same thing. So that's they got your like weak spot, and they hit you from there. So you know
Yeah.
what? I'm not gonna deal with this making burgers, like spending half an hour of my
They don't
time
taste
and
good.
then cooking, cleaning, all this thing. You know what? I'm gonna order Shake Shack, or I'm gonna go to whatever burger spot is. I'm gonna get my food, and oh my god, it's coming to you. Perfect, great taste, and you have the best day ever.
I think cleaning is one of the most thing that people don't like, and it's because of the cleaning. It's like, I'd rather order just outside, because if I have to cook something, I have to cut a cutting board, a knife, a pan, a blah blah blah. This,
Yeah.
and like you have like all that food garbage that you have to clean. Then you have to wash. Let's say you put it in the dishwasher, but you have to clean your countertops and stuff like that. Like it goes crazy. Then you have so much cleaning after that. The cutting takes like 30 minutes, man. Like if you have to cut onions, tomatoes, chilies,
Yeah.
especially for Indian cooking, let's say.
Remember, you have to shop all these ingredients.
Plus, you have to go shop ingredients. Most of the ingredients just sit in the fridge and become bad if you don't cook much. So
coming back to the finalization, and what is your preference? Looking at the whole picture about what we talked so far.
My preference. So obviously, I think anyone in their right mind would choose to dine in. No one prefers. No one wants. No one's. I think no one's preference can be a fast food.
Mm-hmm.
Their guilty pleasure can be fast food, right? So my guilty pleasure can be once in a week or or once in 2 weeks. I want to eat Chick-fil-A because I think I get the craving for it. But after eating it, I feel bad. Why did I eat it? It's like the guilty pleasure. I think but I think everyone's preference. If you ask them, what do you prefer? I feel they will say mostly dine in. What do you think about it?
I think we are naturally coded to eat, sit down and eat as a human beings. Although the way the life works in our environment, we need to get things done quick so we can finish other things that we are responsible for. I'm just going to give you an example, very simple one, and we're just going to finalize this episode. Think about a mom having 2-3 kids, trying to feed them. So the mom is doing everything in the house, trying to feed them. Hopefully, it's not a working mom, by the way. So, and then everybody gets fed in the home, and then she barely has time to eat. So she has to eat fast, even she's at home. Even she cooks. So she's naturally coded to sit down and eat. But she has to do so many things during the day that she has to feed her kids, she has to do the housework and everything. So she doesn't have time to eat. So her life is so limited in terms of time that she has to get things quick. So life or our responsibilities makes us go that direction.
Oh, wow. Very good point, man. I love it.
Although we are coded to just sit down and eat.
Relax.
All this, gathering. So
great, man.
What is your choices?
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. We should stop discussion after this. It's very well put together.
Let the audience think about it.
Yeah, you guys let us know what you think what do you guys like dine in, or what kind of brand of fast food you like. You can put that in the comments. And yeah, stay healthy, eat good, enjoy life, and thank you for staying here.
Yeah, thank you very
Oh,
much
see
for
you guys
watching.
again. Thank you.
Yep, take care of yourself. See you next episode. Bye bye now.